All right. So this process is a little different style of EI and easy to understand. It's called conscious communication and mindful behavior. Have you heard this term anytime? Yes or no? Put Y if yes, put N if no on chat.
You can start your phone. I just want to.
Okay, just put it on the chat. No. All right. So what is it going to tell you today? What is it that we are going to do? We are going to understand and practice conscious communication, develop mindful behavior, and develop self-reflection and become self-aware in choosing the right attitude. Where we work as a leader with our teams, at the same time when we work as a leader with our seniors. How do we do that? And before everything gets started, we just do a small mood check. What's your mood like? And to understand that better, I have a moodometer here. I would just like you to put it on the chat. What animal do you feel like? What animal do you feel like and why? You can just put it on the chat or feel free to speak. Very short, in short. Right now, what's your mood like? And resembling it with an animal. Okay, let me share the chat. All right.
So I just want to add, Amy, that this conscious communication or mindful communication, we may not heard the term, but hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we have heard something like, to react and respond, which may be something similar, that to any situation, do you want to react immediately or you take time and respond to it? So I guess that is something similar.
Yeah. And we did react and respond even on the first day of our session, if you remember. We had done it. And I had given one example of one of the comedian having conflict with one of the CEOs. So yeah, react and respond, kind of. So I'll just go ahead with the session right now, and then you can ask me any questions. We'll keep some question answer, and we'll do a short role play also today.
Pankaj wants to kill someone.
Okay, cheetah. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, cheetah, elephant, zebra. May I ask you why, just in one short sentence, if you can tell me, what animal do you feel like? Why do you feel like zebra or elephant or cheetah for that reason? Why? Would anybody
Well, I
like
mean, cheetah is quite fast,
Okay,
super active. So yeah, want to get things done in the same way.
all right.
One
I
of my
thought you would
favorite animal
say,
as well.
I thought you would say cheetah to pita hai.
I'm not much of a pita, right?
I don't know.
Quite moderate.
Okay. So, yeah, any other, anyone else who would like to share as well? Why do you feel like a dog or another animal that you mentioned? Yeah. Why elephant? Why zebra?
Sluggish, so overwhelmed.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So this feeling is overwhelmed right now for you. You're
not right now per se. What I mean is there could be days like that, right?
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. Thank you.
I mean, it could be anything. That's what I mean.
Okay. Akhilesh mentions elephant is calm, intelligent. Okay. Mainly I was asking you your feeling right now. What's your mood like? Representing the animal, what's your mood like? Do you feel like a lazy panda, or do you feel like like an attacking cheetah?
So you can take away the intelligent but calm, I think that's where I would want to be. And probably that's what I'm feeling. Especially a break for this kind of a meeting from the regular meetings that are there. It's a calm moment.
Calm home. Okay, great. Thank you for sharing. Fox, Ajay says Fox. Ajay, would you like to share?
It's a very clever.
Awesome. And Tanya says, dog ready to have fun, compassionate, smart, and investigators. Thank you so much for sharing these guys. Thank you very much. Why do you think we did this?
I think mood kind of drives your decisions. Mood drives your direction, goal, decision making, all that, you know. And
Absolutely.
your communication, maybe non-verbal communication, body language.
Yeah. It's a quick mood check. And we are doing all the meters after COVID. So I always check the moods to understand good mood, good food, good mood, good emotion. And how can I take your emotion ahead in the session? Because the session is about emotional intelligence. Now, going ahead with the session, I will take you to the slide where you see a picture here. What do you see in this picture?
I guess 2 options.
Great. Sorry, I couldn't see you. That's Tanya, you said?
Yeah.
Tanya, okay. All right. Thank you for sharing. 2 options, choice, right? Donut or apple, and right or left. How many of you make choices every day? Raise your
All
hand.
of us.
Give me a thumbs up.
Everyone.
You can give me virtual thumbs up
Yeah,
in case I can't see, or you can just give me. You make choices every day, right? What is the
Yes.
best choice you made this morning?
To come to office or not?
No, to come to office or not to come to office? What choice you made?
To come to office.
Okay, great. So, what was the last choice that you made before attending the session?
Whether to attend the session or not. We had no option.
I made a choice to skip another meeting to join this meeting because I thought this meeting will add more value for me than the other meeting.
Thank you, Dilip.
Okay,
Thank you.
and looking at the picture, you know what I think is the right. I know is sweet. Donut is sweet, but left, I don't know how it is. You know, it may be sweet. It may be, you know, not bad. Should I go for it? Because it's not clear. But do you want to take that decision? Maybe something like that. That's what I think.
So, thank you, Dilip, for sharing that. We are making choices in everything that we do. Yes or no? We do. We make choices the way we behave throughout the day, if we agree or we disagree, and we choose also our communication, is what we are going to discuss. Your kid is running around the house. I just had my kid 20 minutes ago, and I said I have a session at 7:30 and, just send him to play. I'm sure you all have kids at home, someone or the other, and he's running around the house. You feel angry, right? You're angry and you're like, why don't you sit at one place? But if the same kid comes and sits on your lap, you're like, oh, my baby. In few minutes, the kid breaks your coffee mugs and you're like, you want to give one tight slap, maybe. So what happens to you at this time? Our behaviors do change throughout the day.
Yeah, the way mood changes, the behavior changes.
So today we are going to move from negative reaction to positive reaction. And we will do this with the help of behavioral compass. And I will talk more about the program as we go ahead. This program is done for hours, and I'm actually compacting it in 45 minutes. So let's see what is the best we can do here. So I'll explain you the tool, and after I explain you the tool, I will talk about a case study, and then we will put you into breakout rooms to practice this tool. I can share a lot of notes with you, but I would recommend you, when I'm talking about every part of the tool, please take some screenshots which can help you to do the role play. So what is this tool like? This tool is discovered by a lady called Louise Evans, who has a TED Talk called 5 Chairs, 5 Choices. And there is a book on the name called 5 Chairs, 5 Choices. Anybody heard of it?
No.
No. Okay.
Heard of it, haven't read it though. Yeah.
All right, you've heard of it. Okay. So it's a beautiful concept of explaining EI, what we did last time to this time, but it's a little different. Now, every chair here has a color. Okay. Usually I keep the chairs with me. but my kid was playing with it and I couldn't find it today. But every chair has a color: red, yellow, green, blue, purple. At the same time, every chair has a name and an animal metaphor to it. Is everybody clear?
Yes.
I go a little slow in explaining today. So it's a tool which examines what attitude and behavior we bring into the world. And attitude and behavior that we decide to have is the way we lead our teams. Yes or no? Do you agree with me?
Yep.
Yep.
Agreed.
Okay. So it shows you how you manage your conversations and how you can communicate and be productive. So with your permission, can I start?
Sure.
Please.
So before I go ahead with the tool, I'm just giving you a simple case study. And if you want, you can think of the case study that you have at your work. Now you're working on a project given by your boss or senior, very, very senior leader. You work very, very hard and get the best possible solutions on the project, share it, and the boss rejects and gives it to someone else. A very common one. Does that happen anytime?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes. So now imagine the first chair I would like to speak about is a jackal chair. Now, if you see the jackal, someone spoke about fox. So jackal is a red chair and the name is attack. Why? So it's a judgmental mindset where you are judging someone. You are trying. Why jackal? Because he constantly sits and waits for the right moment to pounce on the prey. What is your communication at this stage? If you are really angry with what happened in the situation, how would your communication be? How would your voice be? Would anybody like to share?
Yeah, I mean, and tone would be of resentment, right? I mean, that's a given. So
Tone, gesture, body language, maybe just body language, maybe the eye contact, maybe the way you sound. So here you are playing a blame game. You're angry, you're judging, and you're gossiping. My boss is very bad to me. He's not good. This is what happened. And this is how the situation is. Imagine judgment. If I invite you to spend 1 hour on a mental detox with anyone without passing a judgment, is it possible? Can you spend
Possible.
1 hour with someone without passing? You
I don't
open
think so.
I don't think so. If you open the door and you just see someone coming in, suddenly the mind starts. Zzz. You like, you dislike, is he good? Is he bad? What is he doing? Something or the other keeps going on. So there is nothing wrong about it or actually good or bad, but it's just a reaction. So this chair is an attack chair. You just keep a screenshot of it. And I'll also give you in one consolidated screenshot everything. So it's a judgment chair. You're just judging. But you are angry. After you are angry, what happens next? You move to another chair. Let's move to another chair. Hedgehog. Now, not necessarily everybody will follow the same system of the chair. I'll just tell you in advance. It just goes depending on a person's personality and the character. Now, hedgehog is a yellow chair. If you've seen a hedgehog or if you've heard, have you seen this animal somewhere? Not very popular, but maybe in movies or somewhere or the other in National Geographic. It's always in self-doubt. He feels inferior, goes in, comes out with the fur. I'm not good. Others are better than me. Maybe a teammate might be like that. Maybe something might be happening in your mind, which is like that. If you're in self-doubt, you won't speak for yourself and you will be avoiding being visible. Can this happen? Has this happened to anybody anytime?
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, self-doubt, I think, is an inherent nature.
Nature.
Yeah.
So when you're in doubt, you roll back and you run away like a hedgehog. And as humans, we act as victim and are in self-doubt mode. How are you treated at work? Employee says, I'm not good enough. Maybe this happened with me. This was not good. Or I'm not capable. Maybe. Okay, maybe this doubt can come, or any kind of self-doubt can come, which you wouldn't want to share also. Then move to the third chair. Meerkat, the waiting chair. You know, Meerkat, have you seen it in a movie? There's a very popular movie called The Lion King. The meerkat is there, and even Ice Age. So meerkat is like this waiting chair. The name of the chair is waiting. It's green in color. And he is like observant from right to left. Watches his thoughts, reacts upon what you're thinking and what others are thinking about him. He's conscious and mindful of his behavior. As you see back, what you experience is your thinking. This is just a thinking chair where the shift happens. How's your communication? Pausing. Now, you have moved from that red chair. Suddenly, your body has rested. And there is calmness in the voice. There's less talking, more pausing and thinking. Does this happen to all of us?
Yes.
Just your one yes. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So here, the same situation, what would be your reaction? The situation that I spoke about. How would you react as a meerkat?
Maybe start thinking what went wrong.
And not blame yourself.
Not blaming myself, but what went wrong.
Or just,
Thinking,
Again,
just
what-
thinking.
yeah. Again, a lot of times when you say the word what went wrong, but you're not blaming, you're just thinking here. Just
Yeah.
think. Pause. So,
So there is an area called critical thinking. It's taught in US schools, and that focuses on the same thing, that every situation or everything you have to think critically, and something like that. So maybe similar
absolutely.
approach.
Yeah. Very
Similar approach.
little similar approach. Yeah. So we move to the first chair. Everyone remembers the red chair, yellow chair, and the green chair. If you want, I hope you've taken the screenshot for yellow and green as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
We move to the fourth chair, which is dolphin. Now, what is the behavior of a dolphin here? If I ask you, I'm not showing you the slide, but if I ask you, how is dolphin like?
Friendly.
Friendly? How is the communication of dolphin?
I think they're smart and they're a quick learner.
So when you move from the pause to detect is how you feel. Here, your chair name is detect. It's blue in color and it's a dolphin animal metaphor. So what happens is, if you jump like a dolphin, or what are the characteristics of dolphin? Is he violent? No. He's non-violent. Is he assertive? Is dolphin assertive?
No.
Okay. Dolphin is considered assertive, but not aggressive. If you really work in a dolphin way, it's more assertive as an animal. So from self-doubt, you're moving to the thinking positive mode here. It's an intelligent communicator and wonderful animal. There are a lot of philosophies on dolphins as well. He takes responsibility. He is not afraid to speak up. In dolphin stage, you think like a dolphin, you're friendly. And what would you think about your boss?
Positive.
Maybe he's not that bad. Maybe he has gone for something is for good. He's taken me out for a coffee, enrolled me in a training program. There's some good things in him. Okay. Or maybe he's better than his boss.
So you skip the negative things and focus on the positive behavior of his positive behavior or positive skills of that person.
That person. So you already did go to Meerkat stage. What you did is you detect and you come here. Meerkat was waiting, and then you move to the dolphin stage where you detect. So you turn into a little positive stage. And if you actually, after I finish this entire, all the 5 animals, the tool, we can be in any of one of the stages, or there are times we move from first to the last. So here, it's more like thinking like a dolphin, great communicator. You're positive, you're friendly, and you're moving from that self-doubt to positive mode. But then there are people who are staying in one stage for a very long time. So here, this is a tool to just connect. The last chair, or I say purple chair, is a giraffe chair. Now, if you have done any kind of research on giraffe, or if you see, giraffe is the only animal who has a very big heart. Okay. And a tall neck, which brings in empathy here. If we behave like him, we empathize, he inspires a lot of connection, community, well-being, and safety. It is powerful, peaceful, gentle. Is there a giraffe in any of you?
Yes.
At times, yeah.
At times, yes. So now what you have seen right now are the 5 pictures, 5 animals, and 5 chairs. Did all the chairs serve you in some way or the other? Do they serve you?
Yes, they do. Yeah.
Yeah, they do. For some, the jackal can be feeling lighter, can be superiority, maybe positive or negative in some way or the other. Sometimes hedgehog makes you in a comfort zone. Sometimes. But do they all help? Really help? Do they add to your presence?
In what way do you mean?
Do
Help
they,
us?
do they add to your presence, to the message you want to communicate with your teammates or with your leaders or anyone working with you?
Yeah, of course they do. Yeah.
Okay. If you see the first 2 chairs, yes, you feel that, but they don't really serve a purpose. Whereas the last 3 chairs, the waiting one, the dolphin one, and the giraffe one, does help you to be more conscious and mindful.
Right.
So now what we are going to do is, I'm going to open some breakout rooms right now. Take any situation and we'll do a role play going through all the 5 chairs. Okay. And we might just choose 2 groups here. When you perform, others might just try to guess your chairs, and we'll see how it goes ahead. How can you connect it to your work? How do you move in your work? Or maybe which chair do you think can really serve purpose? Take one work-related situation and we do a role play on the 5 chairs. This is telling the characteristics of all the chairs, which is the main screenshot you could take. So are you ready, everyone? Can you do that? Quick,
Yeah.
5, 7 minutes. So I'll just
Okay.
open the breakout rooms. Okay. Everybody's clear, right? With the chairs?
Yes.
Okay. I'm opening around 7 rooms with 4 people in each room. Is that okay? 4 to 3. Or wait, let's just. So you can act maybe going through every chair, or what is the message you want to give? So just 1 minute. Let me just. Okay, let's keep 5 rooms here. Let me see. Okay, so 5 people are in every room here. Okay. It's 8 o'clock. We'll be back in 7 minutes. Quick
So
set.
each one has to play a role, you're saying? Each one
Each one can play a role, or
okay.
yeah, each one can play a role.
I mean, do they have to change the position or just one chair each?
I leave it to you.
Okay. How much time we have?
7 minutes.
Okay.
5 to 6. It's already 8:02, right? So 8:07. So once we are back, 5 to 6 minutes. Let's take it.
Okay.
All right. So your time starts now, and I'll be coming in every room to see what's happening. All right. See you guys. Enjoy yourself.
Same here.
Okay, I can see Anand. Okay, Anand. Hi, Anand. How are you? Nice to see you.
I'm good. I'm actually
Hey,
sitting
Abhishek.
more.
So who's going to play what? Abhishek, where are you located?
I'm in Noida.
Noida, okay.
We are 4 people. So Jekyll, we don't have any Jekyll.
Yes. All okay?
Yeah, all okay. We all are giraffe here. I mean,
Okay. Just see if there is any tough situation which was there, and just take it from there. So I was mainly calling you for case studies. So
yeah. Even our cheetah has converted
to
himself
save
into a
time.
giraffe after going through the chair section.
See however you want to make it. We have very short time, but if you could make it as creative, we'll just pick out on 1 or 2 groups to perform if we get time.
Getting my system checked, there's some issue. I will join Eamon's group in that case. Okay. Yeah.
My lead said something to me, and I was really angry at him, and I said something, but that was in a fit of rage. I'm sorry about that. But I'm making sure that I will not do this in future. But whatever I said was kind of, when I was angry, I said that. But
And smart.
Okay. But what was the meaning for dolphin? Like which chair?
I think you just have to come here and pick a situation and behave like that particular approach that you're picking. So if I'm picking dolphin approach, maybe let's say if I'm in a situation wherein I have audited a case, right, and I have found like 10 errors in that, how would my approach be? Is gonna be
Okay.
after that. So I think what I'm gonna do is let's say I found one for your team, Sumiran. Okay. hypothetically, but yes. So if we need to
Suitable.
Okay, are we back?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Amy, should we describe the situation to you, or the role play that we're doing, or
You
how
can
do you want to?
describe, or if you could do the role play, that would be good, right? We'll just have some fun. Let's just upon you, depends on you, whatever you feel like.
Okay, so
Because we'll
we are
just
in a
be picking
situation.
two groups. We'll just be picking one or two groups. We have short time, and just do it in the play.
Right.
Okay. So just
Right.
whatever you like.
Right. So we are in a situation where we've had, an internal error which led to a big client escalation. So, and then I'm the team lead here. Kalpesh, Ashish, and Ajay are working in the team, and there's been a problem. So, yeah. So what I want to know is, do you want me to ask questions to them, or react in a way, or react to?
Just say what is your comfort zone. You can just do it like a skit where all of you are going through that situation. One acting, and others will just be guessing, or you can just talk about it, and we'll just guess from where. How did you move from one chair to the other, first to the last? It's on you. It's up to you. So that's why I'm like, just take any work scenario and how could you implement it is my main concern here. So you can practice. I'll just be moving around the room and seeing.
Right. Let's say, Kalpesh, what went wrong? What do you think went wrong?
You can pick any, like even if it's a giraffe again, I don't think there should be an issue.
Okay, so I would go with giraffe, So sorry for the audio.
And no worries, that's fine. So I would pick the green one. I believe it is the waiting chair, the thinking chair. Because as a manager, I need to see all the cases over here. Like I can just judge on one thing, just like the.
Okay. You both are HR, right? So it would be difficult for both of. I'm so sorry, I'm not aware. So it would be difficult for both of them to cater in same different category, but one can play dolphin and one can play hedgehog part. Maybe Anand can be hedgehog and Abhishek can be dolphin to play very
Judgmental. First one.
Yeah.
Because it's very straightforward.
It's more in the first chair. Yeah, Jakal, red one. Oh. Yes, the red one. Because still I'm not trying to understand and I'm just complaining rather.
How much time you need, guys? More?
2 more minutes.
More minutes.
Okay. I think Akhilesh or Raghunath.
Okay, I would say like there are some opportunities.
We take one situation and we try to kind of see why we are in that kind of an animal we want to be.
Right.
So, Ronnie, I think you have taken Jackal, right? So probably as a Jackal, what's the common thing that you kind of react to in terms of as a Jackal?
How much time you guys need? 1 minute is okay? Time up.
We were still figuring out. I mean, are we going to like enact or something, or how it's going to be?
We'll just pick in any team to enact. We have short time, so you guys are lucky.
Okay.
But you can practice here or whatever. We have 1 minute, so let's see. We'll pick on any team and just enact, and let's guess what's happening. How we use it in the real life. Actually.
Okay, so I think. Yeah.
Right. So, Amy, I think we have, actually concluded our role play. So we actually moved from, blaming someone in the team for the escalation and whatever went wrong with the, project, and realizing what actually went wrong and how do we eliminate and mitigate such risks going forward while we all work together on improving our internal processes. And documentation and whatever comes along with it, right? So, it's like we might have skipped a couple of chairs, but we went in the right direction.
So you think this process can help you?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'd
yes.
like to think that, yeah.
Actually, this happens everywhere, right? In every, even if you go home, immediately there is a reaction. Every moment is like that. It's on mainly when I did the other process, it was consciously telling you self-aware self-management in a different language. Here, it is just telling you be conscious about what you do. Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm with you on that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I think I'll close the rooms and let's see who's prepared and how we do it. Okay. See you
Okay.
in the main room. Okay. So how was it, guys?
Good. Brief.
Did you get enough time to?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the time was enough. I mean, I'm not speaking for everyone here, so
Any sharing? How was your experience? Do you think
There was little brainstorming happening.
Okay.
So ultimately, we all decided with one character. So yeah, we all made a collective decision.
Okay. All right. So who would like to go ahead with the role play if we have to quickly do it? Swapnil, is it okay if we take 5 extra minutes today? Swapnil will be on attack mode. Swapnil, are you there?
No, my system is playing right now. I was not able to play this game.
No, Swapnil, I'm asking you, is it okay if we take 5 extra minutes?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, because we'll just make... okay, so which team would like to go ahead and do the role play? Come on, guys. Let's just have some fun. Ronnie?
Yeah, I can play. Yeah. Let me open this thing.
Okay.
Okay. So obviously, I am going to name the person who was in the group. So Salida, I can see the offer letter. The overtime rate and the per diem rate that you have mentioned, it's it's more than 1.5, and the per diem is also like they are exceeding the GSA guideline. So may I know what happened here?
Ronnie, I guess onboarding team is not aware, but it was taken special approval and we have done it. So special approval has been taken on it.
I'm still not, I'm not able to see that. If it is something that should be shared earlier.
Yeah, but
Why
it
I
was
can't
a
see.
special case here, so we had to take special approval from the management, and we have done it. But if you have any questions or any issues about it, we can talk about it separately.
Just because the delivery team misses on communicating with us, and we have to keep looking for these information. We'll have to keep looking or we'll keep auditing this.
Is
So
there a training going on or some kind of discussion going on? Guys, please.
look, this is a scenario, I'm presenting, I'm playing a character.
Authentic scenario.
Out of those, yeah.
I thought they started their work.
Ronnie's
So-
doing the red chair.
Yeah, quite easy.
Yes, Jackal.
So I'm blaming, I have already assumed, I'm complaining, I've already made a judgment.
Yes.
We just wanted you to act, actually.
We were acting.
No, not telling us that you are sitting on. Okay, anyways, thank you. All right. Anybody else? One more team? If you would just like to go ahead, but please do not share what chairs you are in. And you can even not necessarily start with the Jackal chair, but if you would just like to enact.
Swapnil sir, why don't you go ahead?
Shaipreet, you can.
I mean, I think we've done it, right?
Okay. Akash is in which team? Dilip?
Yeah, you want. Okay, so our scenario was something like Wasim was the boss, and then there is a team lead, and then there is a subordinate.
Just start.
And
Just start. Don't tell us. Just start.
okay.
We'll guess it.
So I mean, let's say Swapnil was. So I go to Wasim and say, Wasim,
Just start.
Swapnil.
Just
Okay,
start.
started.
Be actors, guys.
Okay, so you know what, like, Swapnil kind of scolded me for not following my the dress code, and he was really mad at me, and but then I thought, yeah, maybe he's saying right. I kind of got angry, but then I realized, yeah, I mean, I need to kind of follow the guidelines, company guidelines.
Philip, you could just do the role play.
What is that?
You could actually just do the role play. That's what I was saying.
Okay. So I mean, that's the thing. You can guess what chair it is.
You have to act, Dilip.
Huh?
You have to act.
I acted. I mean, I did my best. This is the best I can do.
Okay. All right. Anyways, everybody is aware of what chairs is doing what role here? Everybody is? So tell me, which chair serves you the best? Yeah.
Last three.
Which chair you would grab your attention to?
Giraffe, dolphin, and mute.
Okay. Giraffe, dolphin, yeah. What does self-doubt do to you?
Can you repeat that?
What
It helps us. It helps us improving on our what we call it, negativity or weaknesses.
Are you sure?
Self-doubt, right? Yeah. No? Or maybe
losing confidence.
What do
losing
others have to say? Yeah, it helps.
Losing
depends
confidence.
on how we take it.
But it's a doubt, right? The moment the doubt comes into the picture, what happens? Okay, let's say what happens if you're avoiding life like a hedgehog. Isn't it a temporary solution?
Right.
So now connected to your life and which chair you usually grab attention to, what comes naturally to you? A lot of them, one of the rooms mentioned, they are all giraffes. Okay. Which one would you rather sit on if you had a choice?
Dolphin.
Dolphin. So when we talk about consciousness and pausing of communication with mindful behavior, do we have choices here?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
We do.
Yes.
It's just that with some effect and some practice, you can choose what chair is it that you want to occupy. When we practice mindfulness, we are more aware where we are and what choices we actually make. Do you listen more when you go in the last three chairs?
Yes.
Do you get into thoughtful? Are your responses more thoughtful?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Respectful?
Last three. Yes.
Yes.
Are they creditable?
Yes.
Yes.
So now it's your choice. Start your day today and see which chair you are in, where you go, and what happens in that particular chair. That's it from my side, and we end it with the EI part of the session. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just sharing a link here. Why is the link not getting shared? 1 second. Okay. I'm just sharing a link here. If you could just fill in the concept board. I don't know if you know how to fill in the concept board. We did it on the first day. So if you see here, There are some sticky notes. You just have to pick in the paper and just add how did you find the session. Be very genuine and one takeaway that you take from here. What is the takeaway that you take from today's session? How did you find the session and what is that one takeaway that you take? Can you all, is it accessible?
You can only see 2 sticky notes, sir. I mean,
1 second. Actually, I don't know why is it going offline. 1 second. Okay, let's do one thing. I'm giving you another link here. Let me know if you can use this link. Okay, just open this Mentimeter link. Just open this link and put in how did you find the session and what is your takeaway? How did you find the session and what is the takeaway? You will see an option of short answers are recommended. You have 200 characters left. So how did you find the session and what is the takeaway? Even if anybody would like to speak about it, please go ahead. Your feedback is always welcome. How do you? Yeah.
maybe you can, if you get the collated information, you can share it with us so that we will also take the feedback from all of you who all are present here, so that we can collect the feedback and whatever the changes or like we would like to go with the same kind of trainings and all. We'd like to take the feedback from you guys. Accordingly, in the next session, we will try to imbibe whatever you guys suggest.
All right.
Is it helping you
I have
guys?
submitted. I have submitted my.
Ronnie is in action mode today.
Anything you would like to share or any questions?
Guys, any feedback, please do share it here in case someone wants to share it for the sessions that we did.
Of course, especially from this session, what I got to learn is we shouldn't be like, we shouldn't be reacting so soon. We should first listen, try to analyze, think, find the best possible solution or the way we can, answer or respond to what we are going to react. And accordingly, we have to react. If we do it sooner, there are very high chances that, we might fall into a trap or, we might not take a right decision. So that's what I got to learn.
So I have something to say, or a question, this is like a best case scenario when you are in your best mood and you react in a positive way, but what if you are stressed under a stress situation?
So that's what the first chair was, Dilip.
You have to meditate.
You go back to the first chair.
Is there a separate course on anger management or
meditation? Meditation is the only answer.
So if you go ahead with the first chair and then you go to the second reaction is what usually people go into. But a lot of us waste a lot of time in the self-doubt mode or the attack mode. So what has happened has happened. It's not in your control. Link it to the first 2 sessions we did. It's not in your control, right? And mainly, Dilip, very good point you brought in. That's the main point here. Because 90% of us are always reacting.
Yeah.
Not responding, right? So why we name this program Conscious Communication and Mindful Behavior is, and if you remember, it's the choice that you make.
Yeah.
End of the day, it is the choice that you make. Yeah, things go bad. That's life, right? That's work, that's office, that's corporate. But it's on us, right? How we take it. The choice is yours. I hope
So
that
we'll have to keep something in front of us to always remind us, something like all is well, or something like that, you know, which we can look at it and then respond to the situation. I'm just trying to.
there's a lot of things. There are tools like reframing, NLP. There is a lot in today's world with the stress and the kind of behaviors and the kind of fast life we have. There are a lot of ways. So one way here is being conscious. One way here is being little empathetic and keeping your cool, or counting that 1 to 10 till you go to the third chair. So it's on you what tool you take. I mean, we'll definitely discuss in different kinds of situations. But here, even if you just implement 2% of 5 chairs or any of the 4 concepts I spoke about of EI, just see how it works for you. And you can share it with me anytime.
Sure.
Yeah. Any other questions, anybody, or would like to share your experience? No questions? Hope you enjoyed the session, guys.
Of course.
Yes.
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 Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Bye.
you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Can you just take a quick group picture? We won't share it on the, but with whatever reactions you want to add. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. See you all.
Thank you.
Take care. Please add your feedback because that will add value to us. Whatever you feel like about the session, please feel free to add your feedback. Okay. Thanks, Swapnil. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone.